Hi, it's Stephen here from Scientific Ocean Wave, and this is day 6 of the September daily draws. So let's see what message we're going to get, and I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of Dragons, followed by an oracle card from the Dragon Wisdom Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. So today we will go through there. And today we have, what is it? It's the Queen of Pentacles. So we're nurturing what we're trying to create. We're this creating process of what we're trying to manifest in our lives, bring into our lives. At the moment, it's in what we would call the gestation period, where it's not emerged yet, but it's growing. We may not be able to see it, but it's growing. Like you can't see the dragons, although you can see the little outline through those dragon eggs there. And you may see an outline of begin to see an outline of what you're creating, the beginnings of it, but it's not yet. It's not hatched. It's not out into the world. It's not out into physical birth. It's not been birthed fully into the world, into our life. So, and the dragon there is watching over, along with the rabbits there, the hares, watching over these eggs, making sure that they're okay, that they're safe, protecting them, watching them, making sure that everything's going fine. And we can be doing that while we're waiting for things to fully manifest in our lives. We can be watching over what we're doing. We can be putting protective energy around it. We can be watchful and look for the first signs, because maybe if they're about to be ready to be hatched, which some of them may be, at least watching for the first signs of the egg cracking and the first signs of the emerging of the baby dragon. And we can be looking for those first signs of things beginning to materialize in our lives as well. So as we proceed through the week and as we continue on our life journey, we're continually nurturing that process of bringing things in. We may not yet have fully the things that we're wanting to bring in, but we've got a slight outline or a slight hint that it's on its way, that it's there. And just because we can't fully see it doesn't mean that it's not actually there, hidden for a time, but it's still forming and ready to break through at the right time when it reaches the right stage to be able to come in. And in the meantime, we're watchful, we're vigilant, we're protecting what we're wanting to bring in, and we're taking that nurturing, waiting role and being watchful for those first signs. And when it begins to emerge, we get the first things emerging in, and we're saying, well, this is the start of it. This is the start of it. So I need to prepare, ready for when it actually comes in its fullness, so I can take hold of it and make use of it. And there'll be still the nurturing once these dragon eggs are hatched and the baby dragon emerges. That's not the end of the process, of course, because the mother dragon will have to look after the baby dragon. We'll have to nurture it and help the baby dragon to grow. And when we're manifesting begins to come into our lives, and comes perhaps not in a small form. It starts in a small form, but as we nurture it, it will grow into a bigger vision of things, like the baby dragon will grow into a full dragon. And that is a lengthy process over time, but we're not even there yet. We're not even there where we have the baby dragon. I'm using that as a symbol of what we're manifesting. We're waiting for that to come, to be hatched. So we're at the very beginning stage. We're at almost the pre-beginning stage, the prenatal stage, but it's forming, it's coming, and it may be near to hatching into our lives. And we need to be watchful for those signs of where it's beginning to emerge into our reality. and be ready for it, and to keep nurturing and protecting and watching over it, and be ready for when it does emerge. Okay, so let's see what Oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, so here we go. Today we will go there, and we have death. So what is it where we're talking about an approaching birth, and now we have death? Maybe there are things that are finishing, ending. It's the death, the transition, where some things are passing away in order to make room for what's coming. I mean, if those all those eggs hatch, there's going to be a lot of baby dragons about, and they'll need space as they grow. So maybe there are things in our lives that are passing, that are going, and we need to let go of, but only because, or to make way for the new things that are beginning to emerge. So there's that two-way process. There'll be letting go of things ready to receive the new. And I think that's the message of the cards. Be prepared as part of the preparation and getting ready for the emergence of it. Be prepared to make room for it by letting go of certain things that you no longer need in your life, that no longer serve you. And it may be tough to let go of some things, that you have to go through that process of letting go, which is hard. But keep in mind that it's to make way for the new things that are coming in, and that should help us through that process. So that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow for the midweek point with day 7. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.